Why are Trafford Council using a solicitor, accused of serious misconduct by a judge to summons those who have fallen behind with their council tax, to be committed to a prison? Trafford Council today, the 10th of January, 2025, are trying to have a vulnerable lady committed to prison for a council tax debt as little as £1,800 plus costs. The solicitor the council are using, it seems, is the same James Parry a judge has accused of misconduct. He is claiming costs of £1,718.30. There has been an abuse of process by the claimant's solicitor. Parry has stated to the lady, "In this case your deliberately false statements were clearly intended to make a gain for yourself by avoiding your liability to pay council tax. I find it a bit rich coming from someone who was accused of serious misconduct by a judge." Judge Dean said that the private prosecutions appeared to have been motivated in part by the chance to earn fees. That concern about Mr. Parry reveals itself in this case. That case was about inappropriately bringing a meritless prosecution in the magistrate's court as a fee earner. It appears from Mr. Parry's schedule of costs attached to his position statement is yet again another good fee earner on behalf of the claimant in the sum of £1,718.30, at the expense of the defendant. These fees are neither reasonable nor proportionate. Judge Nicholas Dean QC said the two organizations may have been engaged in systemic fraud and perverting the course of justice by bringing and pursuing prosecutions with no evidential basis and for wholly improper reasons and purposes. Solicitors Parry and Welsh brought two private prosecutions in association with Charity Animal Protection Services, APS. The law firm and charity brought prosecutions against Alex K. Carrigan and Alicia Brown, who were charged with unlawfully selling pets. James Parry, a well-known Merseyside solicitor, is a partner in the specialist firm. Kate Welsh, also solicitor, is the second partner. Jacob Lloyd, described in Court as an animal rights activist, is a director of APS. But on Friday, November 5, 2021, Honorary Recorder of Manchester, Judge Nicholas Dean QC found that Parry and Welsh and APS had engaged in misconduct. The judge said, "My concluded view is that there was serious misconduct by both APS and Messrs. Parry and Welsh, both in commencing and in continuing the prosecutions of Ms. Carrigan and Ms. Brown, misconduct so serious that it represents an affront to the conscience of the criminal justice system." The judge, during a hearing at Manchester Crown Court, criticized the decision to bring private prosecutions against Alex K. Carrigan and Alicia Brown. He said, "As I have already found, the proceedings against Ms. Carrigan and Ms. Brown were brought and pursued for wholly improper reasons and purposes, as the guidelines of the private." The latest information, 2nd January 2022, filed with Companies House shows that in 2020 Parry and Welsh had assets, less current liabilities, of £43,382 and had net liabilities of £37,335. It had debts due to its two members, Parry and Welsh, of £101,040. According to Companies House, in 2010, the firm granted National Westminster Bank a debenture which makes the bank a secured creditor, which means it is unlikely that unsecured creditors will receive anything from the administration.